Here I am. Okay.
Indigo,
Yes, Julian?
do you ever doubt yourself?
Of course. It is a natural part of being. As long as you do not let it rule you, I believe it can be helpful in a way.
Really? How so?
Well, in my case, it helps me understand what I value and what scares me. A person who never doubts themselves never really knows themselves. That is what I think anyway.
I think there's something in that. Still, I often wish I could keep my doubts from guiding my decisions quite so much.
Is there not an element of doubt in every choice?
True. I'm talking about self-doubt, though. Not deciding what I'll eat for dinner or what boots to wear.
Combat your doubts, but understand them. That is all I am saying. Our doubts are never the whole picture. Note them, learn from them, but never think they describe who you are or who you can be.
I suppose I do have doubts about my doubts. Thank you, Inigo. I like knowing I can talk to you about these things.
Never doubt it.
Ah!
Brilliant.
With 3 bears down, the orc did frown, and bid the elf goodbye. For none could know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die. What do you want? Come to gawk at the Knight of Thorns? Well, here I am, for your viewing pleasure. Begone. What is it?
Wasn't there an order long ago named the Knights of the Thorn?
Yes, that was an order founded by a previous count, Farwell Indaris, one of the heroes of the Oblivion Crisis. At one point, however, one of his descendants, who disliked the thorny sigil, decided to alter it to suit her tastes. She was fond of roses. So the Knights of the Thorn became the Order of the Roses, fighters chosen as much for their incorruptible honor as their skill in battle.
Was the change simply cosmetic? Were you still the Count's personal guard?
We swore an oath to more than the Count. We swore to uphold the very essence of virtue. We were the unsullied, the unspoiled. Every single member arose without a thorn. That is who you speak with. An elf who betrayed not just the Countess, not just her ancestors, but the very ideal of what a knight aspires to be.
Who were you before you became the Knight of Thorns?
Some called me the White Rose, a paladin in pure white armor, said to be painted by a soul that was the very same.
Oops.
Ah,
Inigo.
I deceived
you-
all of Cyrodiil with my
Yes,
feats of valor.
Again.
The liberation of Fort Farragut, the vanquishing of the warlocks
funny,
of
my friend.
Quickwater Cave. All a ruse, an unctuous gambit to earn the trust of the fair Countess. Then, without cause, motive, or provocation, I stabbed her in the chest. Thank the divines, the steward was there to witness the entire deed, and to provide the Countess with the health potion that saved her life. Of course, he never saw my face, but there was no mistaking my armor, and no mistaking the petals of blood that stained its chest plate. So it was obviously I who, jealous over her love of the Count, clumsily stabbed the woman I was sworn to protect.
A love triangle, huh? Makes sense to me.
It makes perfect sense. Yes, the Countess is an old and decrepit woman, and yes, any red-blooded scoundrel would prefer her blossoming daughter. However, I am a deviant, a knave, a cur. Of course, my taste would run counter to common sense.
Good sir, there's no need to hide your anguish behind a veil of sarcasm.
You sound like someone I once knew. He walked the path of righteousness, and lived only to serve with honor. For the integrity of the court, the Count, and the Countess, he played the role that has been cast. For their sake, he let the lie become truth. He believed that to live in dishonor is the only honorable path he had left. And when he died, perhaps the gods would exonerate him, and let him walk once more amongst the roses. You sound like someone I once knew. For the integrity of the court, he believed that to... For the integrity of the court, the Count, and the Countess, he played the role that has been cast. For their sake, he let the lie
If you bring
become
mead,
truth.
you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
How are
Aye.
you feeling?
Are you asking me?
You look like you could do with a rest, my friend.
No, I'm fine. I was just thinking about my sister.
Do you want to talk about it?
I miss her face. And her stupid laugh. It's just ironic, isn't it? I made a choice to save what I love the most in this world. And because of that choice, I'll never see them again.
You made the right choice. Your love kept them from harm. A shame it cost you so dearly.
Thank you, Inigo. That's kind of you to say.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime.
Greetings, a fine day to you.
A fine day to you as well, good sir. May all your days be better than the last.
Thank you, friend, and the same to you. It is indeed a splendid day, the kind normally reserved for dreams, fantasies, and my cousin Gelda. The divines are good to her.
Why the good mood?
Actually, I'm not in a good mood, but a normal one. I'm not the type to detour from bliss. My mind is only capable of one type of thinking, the positive kind, which is why it came as a shock to hear one of my friends accuse me of being, quote, less than courteous to him during a chance meeting in Skyrim. It turns out that He had the displeasure of meeting my doppelganger, for I myself have never been this far north.
You have a doppelganger?
According to him, this Altmare wore my face as if it were a tunic, and summoned my voice as if it were a spell. Only he failed to use them in the manner for which they were crafted. He was rude, salty, and threatened my friend with bodily harm. In other words, he was strong. He was brave. For a sworn coward such as myself, I was rather intrigued at the prospect of meeting such a fellow.
Big deal. All of us high elves look anyway.
Well, I consider that a victory. In my youth, my skin was anything but golden, and the pimples and blackheads spent each day fighting for space. I looked more like a Dremora than an elf.
Say you find this person, then what?
I'd start by asking him about his personal history, see where our paths diverged. If our resemblance is truly as uncanny as my friend proposed, then I'm sure he will be as eager to hear about my life as well.
As many people have trouble sleeping, your stories will be of great help.
Oh, I have no doubt my life story is a colossal bore. I'm relying on the hope that as my double, he will enjoy hearing about himself.
Is it possible this person is family?
Do you mean separated at birth, like in the mirror? That would be something. Berdier-Weyans is my favorite author, after all. I have always wanted a seventh brother. No offense to the 6 I already have. They are all wonderful. However, lately, I have been entertaining another theory. What if we weren't separated by birth, but by choice?
What do you mean by that?
What if we're the same person, having led different lives? 2 Altmare of identical physical makeup, parting ways at one of life's many forks. The result is 2 vastly different personas. Skyrim having shaped him as much as the Somerset Isles have shaped me.
The Thalmor have made Skyrim a contentious place for high elves.
Yes, if you think about it, we all start from the same place, a womb. From birth, life is nothing but a series of forks. We may choose the path of the warrior, the farmer, or the priest. We may choose to live in a village or in the shadow of a great keep. We can choose to spend our nights in the comforting arms of our beloved, or behind the hot, sweaty doors of a brothel. What choices did my counterpart make, and not make? Did he come to Skyrim for war, for greed, or for love?
Your choice sounds more like a regret.
Not a regret, but curiosity. It was decades ago that I received that promotion to serve in Skyrim as an emissary to the High King. I rushed home to my wife that night, eager to tell her the big news. She said she had the same. I told her to go first. She always did. Had I went first, maybe I wouldn't own a spice shop in the Shimmerine, or know the names of every passerby who comes to greet me on Sunday morning. I wouldn't have those days on the beach with my son, wishing I could bottle up his laughter as if there were nothing more precious in the world. It all changed when my wife went first, when she brought my hand to her stomach and I felt it kick. At that moment, I forgot what I had come home to say.
How did having a child change your intended path?
I didn't want him to grow up around war, so I left the Thalmor to start a spice business. It wasn't easy with the embargoes imposed by Hammerfell. The choice I made left me with little money, long days, and sleepless nights. And yet I have never felt so wealthy.
No wonder you are so jubilant. I hope to someday experience that myself.
You will never endure a more frustrating, exhausting, and stressful experience than having children. Nor will you ever find one as rewarding.
Why come at all? Why feel the need to validate your choice?
That's a good question. One that I've wrestled with since I boarded that ship to Windelm. When I was a child, I dreamt of becoming a Justicar. Like most Altmere children, I'd heard the tales of their heroism during the Oblivion Crisis. How Erendil of Cloudrest vanquished 100 Daedra in as many hours, and the tale of the Golden Seven, who uncovered the plot by the traitor Ryandor. My skills in combat, however, relegated me to a life dreaming of battle, as opposed to participating in them.
So the Divines chose another path for you besides war.
Yet my passion for the subject was such that I sought other avenues. I trained to become a master tactician, be the playwright instead of the actor. Only life intervened. I knew I couldn't raise my son in a foreign land, and I could never abandon him the way my father abandoned me. Still, I can't help but wonder how my life would be different had I been free to pursue my dream. In truth, stranger, I have not come here to validate my own choice. I have come here to validate his.
This doppelganger of yours is in Eastmarch.
Yes, he was staying here at the Braidwood Inn. That's why I get nervous when the doors of the inn swing open. None more so than the first time. I thought, how would I introduce myself? Would I even recognize him? How many of us would recognize our own face if we saw it outside the mirror?
I don't know, I study my own face constantly, but I get what you mean.
It was silly in retrospect. With the war, trying to find a Thalmor in Eastmarch is like picking your nose to wipe your bottom. So I decided instead to enjoy the ambiance. I found a table and looked up at the vaulted ceilings. All that space, and the inn still feels cozy. I was curious as to how they light the chandeliers, given how high they are, so I called the innkeeper's wife over to ask her. Yet, before I could say anything, the first words out of Idra's mouth were, "Oh, you're back. Do you want the usual?" I nodded yes, and sheepishly hid my face in my shoulders as she brought a pint of Blackbriar mead and a salmon steak.
That was a mistake. That Blackbriar swill isn't fit for swine.
On the contrary, it was the most delicious mead I had ever had the pleasure of tasting. Something about the honey they use here, simply magnificent. The salmon steak was quite delectable as well, and the portions were just enough to be filling without making me sluggish. It was then that I realized my doppelganger and I share more than just a face. I wonder if he too has a deep, inexplicable fear of owls.
Have you had any trouble from the local population since you arrived here? Racism, I mean.
Sometimes. Usually I just ignore it. But occasionally it can be amusing to turn it back around on them.
It is true. When I
Of
talk
course
to
you
them,
enjoy
they
the meal.
often lose
You like
focus.
everything.
I also find
That I
insulting
do,
bullying idiots
but I like some
very
things more than
satisfying.
others, and I have always preferred salmon
Yes.
over any other
Sometimes
fish.
I like to scare them. Flash my teeth a little, you know?
Yes, I agree.
Did the innkeeper know you're the doppelganger's name?
No. Evidently, he came here alone, drank alone, and suffered no company. I wondered if this meant he was sad, lonely, or bitter. Yet, talking with Idra, it seems he was not at all temperamental, save the time he was accosted by my friend.
So why do you think he kept his distance from everyone?
I like to think that he limited his interaction with the locals because he knew war was on the horizon. He understood how much more difficult the fighting would become when your friends are on the other side. You know, we Altmere have selectively bred for centuries. in order to maintain a resemblance to our ancestors. In this regard, it is quite accurate to say that many of us do look alike. I am beginning to wonder, however, if there is a point to any of it. What matters is not that we look like the Aldmere, but that we act like them. That is the true bond that links me to my doppelganger.
What do you think of the residents here?
Kjeld the Younger is a feisty little child, and he often takes it out on his sister Froa. Ah, what can you do? Boys will be boys.
What do you think of the residents here?
Kjeld owns the inn and Idra works it. I've heard that he enjoys taking long trips, but never includes his wife. I'm sure the rumors regarding his mistress are false. After all, look at me. Not every spouse who leaves on a journey does so nefariously. Although I did hear he made advances on the Dark Elf before. Purely in jest, I hope. Farewell. Oh, not farewell, but till we meet again.
Have you got a plan for today, or are we just playing it by ear?
Greetings, Brother Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home.
Can you train me to be better at archery?
I'll show you what I know. Good day.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Come on in.
I don't think you will
Just stoke
follow.
the fire.
Come on,
Take a
I
seat
have a
and
plan.
get the cold out. What are you doing that for?
It's so nice and warm in here. Shall we stay a while?
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Ooh, you're going to a party? I love parties. I wish I could come along.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor
Yes?
at least as much as I do.
What's on your mind?
I approve of your choice of attire. Okay.
What? Something you're still confused about?
How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
I thought the Thalmor were just a bunch of intolerant snappy dressers. I wonder why they are involved in this dragon business.
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking that it is colder outside than it is in here.
Any thoughts?
My father always said alcohol is not the answer, but it does make you forget the question.
If someone's bothering you, point me at them, and I'll teach them to disrespect you. With my fangs.
Let us get back to it.
Okay.
What's on your mind? All right then. How can I assist?
I'd like to start your training.
You would? Now? All right then. Where shall we start?
I want to teach you a spell.
You do? Splendid. Which spell?
Steadfast Ward.
Firebolts shall bounce off me, I'm sure. Go on, let's test it. Ow! Alright, need some work.
Shall we continue your training?
Already? I still haven't finished digesting our last lesson. Perhaps another time. What's next?
It would seem so.
Welcome to the Winking Ski.
Hello,
Take
everyone.
a load off
If
and
I
enjoy
could have
the
your
ice.
attention, please. Has anyone seen a shifty-looking wood elf? No? Nobody? Looks like we're on our own.
Why
Everything
is it
all right?
called Solitude?
And away we go.
It's such a sad name. They should rename it Friendstown or Comradeville.
How are you doing? Let's get moving. I think Inigo has fleas.
What in Oblivion was that?
What in Oblivion was what?
You can't just walk in and yell at everyone about our secret contact.
I was just trying to chivvy things along. It's a big inn, after all. Could take us ages to find him.
The Thalmor could have agents here. They could be onto us now.
Ah, that's a good point. Everyone, hello again.
At your service.
Just to
Okay.
clarify, when I mentioned we were looking for a shifty wood elf, that was definitely nothing to do with spying on the Thalmor. All clear? Excellent, as you were. Better?
No, even worse.
Divines, there's no pleasing you, is there? I don't suppose I should make another announcement?
Absolutely not.
Fine, fine, go do your spying thing. Sorry for trying to help.
Not enjoying your solitude, my friend? I'm funny. Sounds good. Okay.
You talk to Malborn. I will keep an eye out for Thalmor spies. Okay then.
What can I do for you?
Wait here.
Right you are, boss.
People here are very well dressed.
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kinds of things should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I'm getting on the first boat out of this accursed province.
Hello there.
Follow me.
Let's get moving.
Safe journeys.
Are you sure you don't want to sit with me? It's really quite comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Any thoughts?
I've never tried winking at a skeever before. I usually just slay them on sight and save the subtle body language for the ladies. If you need anything else, just ask.
Well then, I suppose you're off to this party full of evil racist elves. Best of luck. I'll see you on the other side.
Yes, my friend.
Follow me.
Go on. I'll follow.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
Arthur Red, who came riding to right run from old Rorikstead.
I have to admit, newly baked pies and tarts smell lovely. If they weren't so unethically made, I'd have to get a taste.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business. Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, Malburn's all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Inigo, are you up for...
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree.
You were a
And
fun
arriving by
companion,
carriage,
Inigo,
no less.
even when you're
I
whining.
salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any
Indeed.
desire to
The
actually
world is a
arrive
crazy
late.
place, but there's
I prefer
usually
to
a
arrive early,
silver
often
lining.
the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today.
I can see that. If this were a production, I'd be headlining.
I will just rest here a moment.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Hang
the
on, are you sure
Tholmor
you didn't
Embassy.
Let me win just to put me in a good
Your
mood?
invitation, please.
Trip back down.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
The Tholmor Embassy welcomes you.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
You're Ellenwyn. I've heard so much about you.
Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I'd like a drink.
Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty. Ondolimar is the commander of the Thalmor in Markarth. Worship of Talos is strictly forbidden.
Just between us, I've got more important things to do than attend these meaningless parties.
What brings you to this party?
Ill luck. I'm a busy man and I don't have time for this sort of frivolity. But at the same time, I don't dare refuse an invitation from Elenwen. Goodbye, then.
I don't
Victoria,
recall seeing you
there's
at one
someone
of
I'd
these
like to
before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
What's your relationship with the Thalmor?
We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone.
Oh, don't worry about me.
What brings you to this
I
party?
relish the challenge.
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Until next time.
One thing everyone can agree on. This war is bad for business.
Do you want to help me with something?
Oh? Something interesting, I hope.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
I don't know. I don't want to do anything that might offend Elenwen.
Skyrim is crawling
There is
with
a lot
it.
of money at
I
stake
can't
after
wait
all.
to get back home.
Never mind.
Yes, that's probably for the best. I really shouldn't risk getting on Elenwen's bad side.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. Until next time.
The Empire is fortunate to have the support of the Thalmor during this difficult time, don't you think?
Quite a gathering, wouldn't you say?
Oh yes, quite. So many important people from all across Skyrim.
What do you do for a living?
I am the steward of Whiterun. I serve Jarl Balgruuf in Dragon's Reach. Truth be told, I'd be more comfortable if I were back there. I get nervous in the company of so many worthies. Don't let me keep you.
Isn't this something? Elenwen really knows how to host a party.
Enjoying the party?
Very much so, yes. Elenwen's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that she doesn't host them more often.
Are you here with one of the Jarls?
I beg your pardon? You must have me mistaken for someone else. I am Elisif, widow of High King Torrig and Jarl of Solitude. Lucky for you, I possess a forgiving nature, and I'm not easily insulted. It was a pleasure, thank you.
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim, but so far, I've been disappointed.
Can the Thalmor be trusted?
For now, perhaps. But I've heard disturbing rumors that they're marshalling their strength. I suspect the treaty that ended the war was just a tactic to buy time so the Thalmor can rebuild their armies. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not sure the Empire can afford another war.
How are you enjoying the party?
Well enough, I suppose. Elenwen puts a great deal of effort into these parties, and it shows. I just wonder what her real motivations are. That woman is inscrutable. Divines watch over you.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
I'd like a drink.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Until next time.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
If I had my way, I'd spend all my time at parties like this, and none of it dealing with the common rabble.
Have you known Elenwen long?
I've known her long enough to appreciate her excellent taste in food and wine, and also long enough to respect her importance to Skyrim. She plays a vital role in rooting out the forbidden worship of Talos. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me and the other Jarls.
Some Jarls resent the Thalmor. How about you?
Yes, I know what you mean. Most Nords struggle to accept change. Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an enemy. But that war is over, and a new day has dawned. Besides, the Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool. Until later, then. Huh?
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
Can there truly be peace between the Thalmor and the Empire?
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
What are your duties here in Skyrim?
I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship. Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone.
What brings you to this party?
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. Until next time.
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it.
What brings you to this party?
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money.
You sound like quite the businessman.
Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Rayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages.
Having a good time?
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
Do you visit the embassy often?
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
Did you know Vittoria's getting married? They say the Emperor might even come to Skyrim for the wedding.
You don't look happy to be here.
Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night. Goodbye, then.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. Until next time.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
I can see you spared no expense.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim, and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
Do you host these parties often?
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
What does your position as Thalmor ambassador involve?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
I've never quite understood exactly what the Justiciars do.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. Do enjoy yourself.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
What brings you to this party?
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Actually, there is something you could do for me.
Skyrim's crawling with filth. I can't
Wonderful.
wait to get back home.
I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed, although most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively,
Let's go.
of course.
Before anyone notices us. Let me do the talking. So far, so good.
Get your
Let's hope
hands
nobody
off
saw
me.
us slip out.
I'll be a
We
good
need to pass
boy
through the
now.
kitchen. Your gear
Wouldn't
is
want to
hidden in the
offend our
larder.
Thalmor
Just stay
overlords,
close and
would
let me
we?
do any talking. Got
Someone
it?
bring me a drink,
Follow me.
quick!
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own.
You don't stand a chance. Have you no shame?
I'll see you burn!
For that insolence, I will flay the flesh from your bones. Die! I can get you blindfolded. Just a shoot him already! Ah! Impossible!
I seem to be burning.
Elven supremacy is the
Roasted
only
vinegar will not be served. I'm on fire.
I'll see you burn! I'm on fire! No! I'll get you!
Disgrace to the altar.
Let us get this party started. Talos is amazing.
I am your master. Away out of your misery.
Ow!
You make a fine drug. Burn.
Oh, is that it?
Everyone still
That's
got
one
all their
for me.
limbs?
See you burn.
Someone do something.
I'll see you burn. Ha!
You.
Found you.
Come here.
I don't have time for this.
From your bones.
Bad.
No! I'll kill you!
Follow my body, and the pain will end.
The elements are mine to command.
I'll end your miserable life! I'll see you burn! Yeah! Do you know how many men I killed? Like the bite of a flea! It's nothing! To learn your place!
Stupid. You're very present.
Take a fine run!
Eat your heart.
I'll end your miserable life! Ah!
Take that! Ow! Ow!
You wish to defeat me? Impossible!
You will pay. Here we go again.
No bad.
Please fight harder than that.
I'll see you
Don't
burn.
you see? Death is the only way out of your misery. Is the only truth.
A chance to prove my honor.
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses.
You are a disgrace to the Ultima. Have you no shame?
How dare you! See you burn! No!
Insolence. I will flay the flesh from your bones. It's nothing! I'll end your miserable life!
Never should have come here. What's the matter with you? Back off! Ow! I'm on fire! You fool!
Flammable.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty. I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
What are you doing that for? Skyrim's crawling with filth. I can't wait to get back home.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never
You are
mind.
a disgrace to
I'm
the
dead
Ultima.
already.
Have you no shame?
You don't have a chance.
I'll be ready for a fight, man.
Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth. You'll need to do better than that.
Can we discuss this?
You'd have hurt if you had any skill.
I'm on fire!
What?
No! I'll kill you! Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
There's no escape. Yes,
Another
but
victory.
because it's snowing.
Everything.
Tough crowd.
Are you alright? Okay.
Oh, damn leg's playing up.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Be careful.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why'd you send me if you weren't going to believe me?
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know. But the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall.
This is a local favorite, and
you'll know what it
the
means.
First songs I Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
What's so important about me being Dragonborn?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
What happened to the Blades? Why are you on the run?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. Part of the cost of peace. Emperor Titus Mede saved his empire at a very high price. A price that included the Blades. The Nords didn't like the peace treaty much either. 30 years later, the Empire ends up with the Stormcloak Rebellion on its hands. No doubt exactly as the Thalmor intended.
It's so nice and warm in here. Shall we stay a while?
I'd like to ask you something.
Certainly. Right behind you.
Yes, my friend?
What's on your mind?
So, tell me about the party at the Thalmor embassy. How was it?
Terribly boring.
As expected then. In Valenwood, parties generally involve a lot of rot meth, wild dancing and song. Usually, at some point, people start getting naked. It's great.
Esbern sounds like a useful ally. It looks like we are going back to Riften, my friend.
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking maybe we should get a seat? All set?
Ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. The braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. Then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more. When his Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Can I make a request?
Sure. What can I do for you?
Can you take a break?
Sure. My voice could use a rest.
Greetings, stranger. The name's Hjormir, and I'm at your service. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered? Goodbye.
If you need me, I'm here.
You're staring at me again.
Oh, Ifrey. I'm sorry. I was just thinking.
About what?
Do you know about a place called Evergreen Grove? I camped there once, after I just arrived in Skyrim. It's a place of very simple beauty compared to all the gorgeous places you've taken me to. But I'd like to see it again. Do you think you could take me there, if we're ever in the area?
Of course I'll take you there.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Wait here.
Sir, yes, sir.
You want to ask me something?
To do something.
If you need anything else... Yes, my friend.
Mind if I ask you something?
Of course. What do you want to know?
Do you want to relax here for a bit?
Why not? Let me know when you are ready to move on.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
I'd really like a calliope as a pet. In Valenwood we have little rodents called calliope. They look kind of similar. Dead.
Time to die.
My old camp is around here. Come on, let's go sit by the fire for a while. Maybe watch the stars.
We've done well.
If someone's bothering you, point me at them, and I'll teach them to disrespect you. With my fangs. Okay. Here I am. Okay. I'm glad to see you. Okay. If someone's bothering you, point me at them, and I'll teach them to disrespect you. With my fangs. I'm glad to see you.
This is your old campsite?
Yes! Oh, look at that waterfall. It's quite something, isn't it? Listen, while we're here, I actually wanted to talk to you about something sort of important. Maybe we could just stay here a while and just talk?
I don't see why not. It's cozy enough here. What's on your mind, Ori?
Do you recall our conversation about my sister and the forest fire?
Of course.
I've been thinking about what you said. That you would have done the same thing had you been in the same situation. You've been so kind to me. You took me to all these beautiful places just because I mentioned feeling homesick. Although you very clearly had better things to do. You listened to my story, and even when you knew the truth about me, you didn't judge. You stayed with me. And truth is, my friend, what I did for my sister, I'd do it all again, not just for her, but for you. You've come to mean very much to me. Very much.
I feel the same way. You're precious to me.
Come here. At your service.
So what now?
Okay. Here I am.
So what now?
So what now, you ask? How very romantic of you.
No, I mean, where do you want to go from here?
Well, that's mostly up to you. Although before we go there, I have to make one thing clear. I will not marry you. I will not move into your wooden house and cook meals for you. And I will not sit around at home waiting for you to come home for a quick romp every now and then. That I won't do. If you want to end it right here, I will be distraught. But I'll understand. I was lucky to have you, even if just for one night. But if you're willing to keep me at your side as your equal, I'll follow you to the end of the world, and I'll love you forever.
I want you by my side.
Then by your side, I'll stay. How can I help?
Let's talk about us.
Of course.
Let's go to bed.
Really? You want to do it here? What's wrong with you? I've got your back, dear heart. Don't you worry. So attentive, aren't you? Sounds good.
Let's chat.
Certainly.
Will you sing for me?
Which song?
Song of the Green.